I know you have had to see these videos that we've all been seeing of these little girls, especially these little black girls, seeing you, seeing your image, and how they react to just seeing you. What has that been like for you when you see those videos?
Wow, it's been such a beautiful moment for me to be able to see the reactions of the babies. It makes me just emotionally overwhelmed, honestly. And I cry as soon as I watch them. Aww. Because I think of the little girl that's still in me, honestly, and it heals that girl inside of me. And to watch them feel like they have representation and someone to look to know that they deserve to be in those spaces too is so important. So yeah, it just makes me cry anytime I see any of those videos.
How does it feel now to officially be a Disney princess?
Yeah, it feels absolutely amazing to officially be a Disney princess. I mean, I think that it's something that we have all just had in our dreams. You know, you have daydreams of pretending to be a Cinderella-like, princess, right, or someone like that, and you never think like it would actually happen. So I just am really grateful to be in this position.
Growing up, did you watch Brandy as Cinderella?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, I loved Brandy as Cinderella. Mm-hmm. She was so amazing. Such a role model and inspiration, and really big kind of studying point for me too. As I was taking on Ariel, I just watched how amazing she was in that role and how comfortable she was in her skin and how impactful that was to audiences and little girls like me who watched it, as well as Anika Rose, who's Tiana, who's just outstanding. And I've had the chance to meet her, and we got to sing the song together, Almost There, and like a Disney sing-along with my sister and I one time.
So good.
So she was always so kind, but there's these beautiful black women pioneers who've done this before and kind of been there for me to be able to say, okay, I can too.
The Little Mermaid is your first project that you've done independently. So what was the biggest challenge you faced stepping out, working on this without your family right next to you?
Ooh, I would definitely say the biggest challenge of this experience being without my sister is really just missing her. I mean, I think that we have built such a bond together and just such a friendship, and she is like my biggest fan, my biggest inspiration, and I look up to her. So without her, especially in the beginning, it felt like I didn't have my right arm.
Yeah.
So, but I'm so proud of the growth that both of us have had together and independently.
When you got to see it for the first time, were you, what was your reaction?
Oh my goodness. Well, when I saw it for the first time, I watched it alone. Rob Marshall was like very particular and was like, I want you to see it alone in the theater by yourself. I'm like, okay. And like the first 20 minutes, I was like jaw dropped and just like tears, like nonstop flowing, because I consider myself a musician and singer first. I'd never seen myself on this big screen before. So it's like all of these things and emotions of, wow, that's me. Like, oh, that's a little cringe, that moment there. And then also like, that's really me. I'm proud of myself. Yeah. So it was just a really cool experience.
When you came in, you had some ideas about representation and how you wanted to show up to the audience. You wanted to wear your natural hair, and I love that. Was there anything else that you said, like, I need to make sure I stay true to myself in this way?
Yes, well, I think naturally I just really tried my best to stay true to myself in every choice that I would make in acting and especially in the songs. Yeah. I was really grateful to Rob Marshall that he gave me the freedom to just be me and sing how Halle would sing, and some of those inflections and riffs I was allowed to do. Mm-hmm. And that was fun to be able to play, because the original music that we have is so beautiful. It's such a staple in all of our childhoods, and the fact that I got to tweak and edit it a little bit was like so much fun and a joy to have that creative freedom. I don't know where, I don't know how. That's just a tremendous song. And then I also sang the song in a higher key than it is in the original, and I jumped an octave higher than in the original, so I was able to make it my own in that way. And then in Under the Sea, I was actually able to sing on Under the Sea this time, because Ariel doesn't sing on Under the Sea in the original. So moments like those are really fun when you get to sing with your favorite songs.
While we devoting full time to floating under the sea.
You are also going to play young Nettie in The Color Purple.
Getting to be a part of The Color Purple is such an amazing moment for me, I feel, because it's such a staple, that film, in our community in particular. Ma'am. So I remember my grandparents would always have it like playing in the background, and I was just really excited to be a part of it, not only because I'm such a fan of the women that are in it. It's like, it felt like fun family. Like you're at a family reunion, you're seeing all your aunties and cousins. It literally felt just like that. And I was excited to play young Nettie because I felt I had experience of sisterhood, that bond that I have with my sister Chloe. I felt like I was able to pull from my experiences with her and apply it to the beautiful relationship between Celie and Nettie. And even though Nettie, goes away for almost half the film, she's gone, but you feel her love and that thought of her in Celie.